Got it?
So we're recording.
Okay, I don't think, because if you notice that, there's other people been in the group for a long time, and they've found different techniques and other things that have been working for them as well. So it doesn't matter. He's giving you what has worked for them. And as long as we're trying what's worked for them, because that's most likely what's going to work for everybody else. But if it's not working for you, Mark, and you found that this other audience is working better for you, then hell yeah. You know what I mean? Then that's what you need to go for, in my opinion.
Absolutely, because when I had started looking at some target audiences, I found the same thing. I was following that, like with certain pages, where it was frustrating me because it was a page, let's say, that I liked, or I thought that perhaps my avatar would like, but the engagement wasn't really there. And I was like, oh man, but I can't really use this page. And I passed it up. And I was really having a hard time finding audiences for that reason.
Yeah, I think even the 500,000 to, what he said, 500,000 to 900,000, the audience, that's just a guess too. I mean, if you go lower than that, that's fine too. It's just, these are just suggestions from Jesse that what he's trying to say works for him. So,
well, I trust the process. Trust me when I say that. But like
Right.
I've come to the conclusion that now, all right, I've tried it this way. I have over 50 unique videos. I mean, I do have a 12-cent that's running in the UK. I do have an 8-cent right now of this new audience I did last night, but it hasn't optimized yet, so it's give or take on that one. And then I have 2 that are at 15 cents, and then I have 1 that was at 12, and it bounced up to 22 cents. So, I mean, and they're only running $1. It's not that much of a budget, but it's getting those new likes. And I forget the lady's name, and my head just went blank. She went live today, and she was talking about there is no script. You have to genuinely trust and build that trust with these people. And that's what I'm doing. But I have like a part of me looks at some of them and they're like, okay, that's my avatar, right? So I want to look at them and reverse engineer them, get ideas. But then some of these people, they constantly message me, and I can, like, after 2 or 3 times looking them over, I'm starting to say, okay, this could be my avatar, So now I'm like, all right, let me go back. Because I only have 500 likes. I have like 520 likes, guys. I'm not Mr. Big Shot. So I'm going through each person, making that a stat like that. I have a guy yesterday, goes, Mark, you're a true inspiration. Just out of nowhere on my page. I'm like, cool, let me message him. And I'm like, you know what? Let me talk to him on my page to get some engagements,
Yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, but 500 likes, you could have 10,000 likes. If you're not getting no engagement on 10,000 and you're getting engagement on 500, then those 500 are more valuable than the 10,000 that somebody may have. So
I feel, though, that even though you might not be getting the engagements that you would like, I feel truly these people are watching you still. They're just watching. They're like, okay, a couple months go by and this guy's still doing the same thing. Maybe I should talk to him now. And I'm like, yeah.
And even those pages are
someone
small.
engages a few times, and then I'll go out and message them.
Yeah, exactly. Even though the pages are small, you can go in and see who's liking them, and you can go to their wall and find stuff, if it's open, find stuff to post on, and then you start showing up on their wall, and they start seeing you post.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to admit, I just started doing that, like liking stuff on their page. I used to do it when I was on my personal page. I'd go to your fan page, like, comment, comment.
Yeah.
I stopped
Your
doing
infinity,
it.
right? Increases your infinity.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Good. Yeah, there's a couple audiences that I found. Like, one of my audiences is way smaller because and my cost is actually higher. It was going down. It was down to like 15 cents on this one audience. I don't want to shut that audience off because my page is the fit hygienist and this audience is all dental based. So even though my cost is higher, I'm still getting likes from that. And since they're dental people, I figure I'm going to keep it running because I might, and I haven't found a ton of dental pages, just, I'm going with, American Dental Society, the basic pages. There's some that I would really like to target, but they don't pop up as available to target. And they're huge pages. One was a dental hygienist page that I was like, oh, I really want that page, because it had so many of my avatars. But I'm just taking those audiences and the likes I'm getting. I think now I'm getting an average of like 20 likes a day. So I'm just going out of those 20 and I'm picking 5 to 7 of those people. I'm going through each person. I look at them. I see, okay, characteristically, like their selfies, do they look like somebody I want to be friends with? Like when they're taking their selfies, are they fun? Are they smiling? Are they look like, are they doing things I like to do? Are they taking these trips? Do they have kids? And then I go through their about page and I just scroll down and I look at their movies and I'm like, do we like similar movies? I found a couple of them, like all the movies they like are like my favorite movies, Then I go down to their likes and I see if they like a lot of fitness pages and I realize, okay, they're really either into fitness or needing help, one or the other. And then that's when I go through and I send them the message and I send them the friend request. And then I put them all into the database to sit there and kind of track. And I do exactly what Tony said. And I put down, I think it was Tony, this person accepted my friend request, this person did. The ones that don't message me in a couple hours, I'm following the system to a T. The ones that don't message me after a couple hours, I'm sending the message again. Then out of those 5 friend requests, I'm getting about 2 of them each day that message me automatically. I haven't mentioned anything. My question is, are you into fitness and health too? Like we talked about, Kevin, that paragraph or whatever.
Yeah, I use the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, typically they mention fitness. They're like, yeah, I'm really into fitness. I need to lose 25 pounds. Wow, that's awesome. You can totally do it. All I've done is encourage them. I haven't actually, and then I just start asking questions. I haven't mentioned fitness a lot to them because my goal is to come back around and say, hey, I'm starting a free group and get them into my free group to build that relationship with them. So right now I've just friend requested them and I'm just liking stuff on their pages and saying, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. And that's kind of like, I'm just trying to build that relationship with them right now. I'm not even talking, join my groups or free groups or anything right now. Because my next free group isn't going to be till after Easter. So
you're just breaking the ice with them, right?
Breaking the ice with them.
Let me ask you a question. I know we talked about this in the messenger group, but when you're looking at their fan or their personal page or whatever it is, and you're liking and commenting, how many likes and comments do you go about? Because I thought on the guy yesterday that I literally could have liked every single thing on his page. It was just like one thing after another was me. It was me. And next thing I know, I'm like 5 likes, 3 comments. I'm like, maybe I'm going over here.
Yeah, just a couple.
That's where you go back over multiple days and multiple weeks. Just keep going back to the
every day this week, I've been to this guy's page. Everything he posts, it just hits home with me. And I'm just like. And then we started talking, he's same situation as me, stay-home father. His wife works. He's got mixed babies, so we just connect. I don't want to, I see him as, the guy walking side by side with me, but I don't want to, form him too quickly, I want to make that long-term friendship and that connection before here's the opportunity.
I think I think what Brian said, I would spread out the likes and comments.
Yeah.
It may look like he just invading his page and just commenting on everything.
Funny. I look and then I'm like the next thing I know, I'm like, I'm here 20 minutes scrolling this guy's page. I'm wasting time.
He's getting notifications. Yeah, Mark just commented on something I posted in 2006.
Don't show 2014, man. But everything he posts, I'm just like, yeah. This guy's just me so much. But
what you could also do is like a couple. I mean, you've already been in conversation with him, though.
Yeah, that's what's key. If I didn't start talking with him, I'd be like stalker creepy. We started talking the first day I saw his page.
Good. I was going to say, otherwise that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Popped up on my timeline and I just fell in love with it, and he was like, oh great. He's like, what did you like best? I'm like, okay, you're trying to do what I do to you.
So what does he do for a job?
We didn't get that far yet, but he's a stay-at-home dad working from home.
Right. That's a great question because you're going to ask him and I'd say 90% chance he's going to ask you.
Yeah, right. This is my idea, Kevin. We were taught to do form, right? Family, occupation, recreation, message. I just flipped it. I made it from. I do family, recreation, and then I ask you your occupation because it's going to lead to you asking me what I do. Yeah. And there's my message. That's a great intertwine right there to get your message in. So right now, we're still at family and just what we do for fun, man. This guy's so cool.
That's good. No, that's good. No, you're doing it right. I mean.
Well, it looks like you found some of your audiences, Mark, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Just this week, though. And look, I'm not saying that this is the winning audience. This is just one that makes me happy. How you got your dental. It makes you happy to connect with these type of people.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you want on your page. You want to, I mean, you want to be like you're talking to yourself, or you're talking to your best friend.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this looks like some guy that's in your avatar. I mean, this is perfect. And this is what you want. You
Yeah.
want people.
You got a whole group of them on your page going.
Yeah, that's what I want. I know it takes time, guys. I do, but I just want it. I want it now. Just like
I know.
a whole, just give me 5. We'll start with 5. I'm good.
How's everybody else doing with their audience? Who wants to go next?
Well, I haven't even really dug into it. I'm just finished module 1 through the training, so I've been writing stuff down though. Like I have like things that come to mind. I just write down that I connect with or that are I think would be my avatar. So I have kind of a jump start on it for sure. And I have run a few Facebook ads before in the past, but they've all kind of sucked basically. So I definitely need to get into that section of the training. I didn't get into the training the same time you guys did. I just bought it end of February, I wanted to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kept gassing her up to get it. All right, Brandy. I kept telling her about it. She's my success partner.
Ah, okay.
And so just between, working full time and trying to keep on top of the business and, family and all that, trying to fit in the training sometimes is a struggle. But I'm doing it. I'm trying to get it in where I can, so.
And you're a lifetime member. Remember that.
Yeah.
Even Jessica said 20 minutes. If you can give 15, 20 minutes a day, you'll see the results in time. You really
Well, and then the other thing is like, so I pulled up all the training and then it's like, and then like every week they put out something else, like a live hangout or something. And then it's like, So then there's like this, like a recommended way to go through the training with all those hangouts too. So between all the hangouts and so I got through a bunch of the hangouts plus module 1. So
Yeah.
the hangouts are like an hour long.
I know.
And they go with the training for that module.
Right.
Whatever's coming out this week goes with the module the latest module they put out typically.
So like the module 1 was only like six videos, but then with like the hangouts there was like 12 videos.
Right.
Yeah, and don't go on vacation because you're playing.
Brandy, I had ran ads in the past too, and so I did a lot of ads, but without targeting audiences. That I was targeting people, but it was just I didn't know what I was doing, so I was just targeting whoever and whatever. I was like, oh, I'll target this. That sounds like it might be a good page. And sometimes I would win with the ad, and sometimes I would totally bomb and get nobody. So
and see, like I do. I'm a country heat instructor, and so I've even done like events, and then I'll target like even just my town, which is a really small town with like 5,000 people, and I'll target women, and I'll target like a certain age, and I still don't get anything with those either. Even so, I don't know what I'm doing wrong for sure. So I just need to get digging into the training more. I'm sure.
Awesome.
I got a question for everybody. How many audiences are you up to?
I'm up to, I created 4, but I only have 2 running because the other 2 were not good.
Yeah, I don't have any.
You don't want to know about my not good ones.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get a lot of not good ones. I think I'm up to like 25 or 30 right now.
I'm past you right now, brother. I'm past you.
Yeah.
Did you hear how many I said?
No. How many?
Over 80.
Ooh,
Wow.
hands down.
That's good.
Yes, Alonda.
Way to go.
I'm not saying they're good. I mean,
No, but that's
80 less you got to go through.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Gosh, I can't even think of that many audiences. I gotta sit down and start working. Shoot.
I know.
Once you start hearing, they start coming. The ideas just start coming.
Well,
Mine just made it to paper.
I'm starting all over from the beginning because initially I was gung-ho. Oh my God, I have to get these ads done. I have to get these things done. I was so insane. Like they were just the bane of my existence. And I was going through the modules and the videos. When I was at work, I would see that there was a hangout. I was just so unfocused, but yet going through everything.
Yeah.
And I had all these videos and I had them running and I was, what's up to 200 reach? How much, how much is it per cent? I mean, I was really going, and Alondra is my success partner. And she was just telling me, Stephanie, stop. You have to just stop. And I had what was running at $1, what was running at $3. Then I had in targeted audiences. So finally, I just pulled everything. I stopped everything, and I'm just starting from scratch. I'm redoing my
Awesome.
videos.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be much more focused, lifetime member, like Mark said,
Right.
and I have to just one step at a time.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
there's no need to rush.
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't even realize, because like I was seeing what this one was doing, with these videos and that videos, it was really, you get like, you jump ahead and you don't realize that's what you're doing.
Put your
initially.
blinders on.
Yeah. I did
Yeah.
this thing, and it affected my March sales. I'm telling you, I didn't hit Success Club in March. I was so focused February and going into March,
Mhm.
and this, because it was working. The content is working. And I'm like, yeah, it's working. I forgot to do my basics. So I went back to module 1. I just finished it 2 days ago. I'm on module 2 now. I got lost at module 5 because I kept trying to keep up with everybody. And then at module 5, I'm like, oh, wait, it was like 15 names I got to go through. I'm like, I can't keep up. Let me go back to the beginning and start all over again.
I still got to finish module 4 videos.
Like the best thing is we are lifetime members.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so take it at your own pace. Don't compare yourself to anybody else, and just,
I got a question too. So when you are targeting audiences, can you get specific on? I know you can get specific on demographics, and what about like behaviors? Is that a thing?
They don't even talk about that
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
That's
No.
not really something you focus on, yeah.
Okay.
Not
That's
even just
something
demographics.
it's more just interest. It's whatever you're interested in, and then
I'm sure.
keep it to a single topic too. Like, so before, when I ran my ads, I combined a bunch of interests. They weren't even related into one audience. And I thought I was doing pretty good at it. Like, I think I had it down to 85 cents a like. And I'm like, yes, this is awesome. Now they're, I get them most of them are under 15 cents. So not too bad.
That's really good.
That is good.
Yeah. I got one
Might
that
start out.
3, but that's, I'm fine with that because that's sort of the baseball team that I follow. So I don't mind that being a little high. Because I know that's probably not going to be too much out there. And I know the audience was low too. So, but
For me, because I have so many different audiences and I would see some were not performing, and I discussed this with Mark and Stephanie earlier today, and I came to the conclusion of I'm not going after any broke ass bitches. And I mean financially broke, emotionally broke. That's what you get. I don't need that shit. I'm not here to fix you. Are you interested? Are you willing to pay? Because this is going to cost.
I realize that's a screenshot that's going to save when he posts it to the.
But the bottom line is I decided I am targeting high-end stuff that I like right now. Can I afford that shit? Fuck no. Can I go stay at the Waldorf Astoria? No. Do I want to? Yes. That's a goal. So I am targeting things like that I desire in my life because I know there's other women like me. I am not targeting to the dollar store, and I feel like that's what I was getting before was dollar store, and I don't want dollar store.
Right.
You're just wasting your time in
no,
that sense.
yeah, definitely can understand that. Yeah.
I feel you 100% on that. I'm not going to sit here and hold your hand anymore. I'm not going to let you just sit here and waste my time. My time is way worth more than your gold and silver.
Especially when you tell people, I'm going to become your free coach, then they're expecting everything from you to be free. And,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm your free coach, but you have to invest. You have to invest in the tools, and I will become your free coach.
Right, and then yourself.
I'll
Now,
tell you
there's a
something.
reason why the Ritz, fitness club isn't down spreading out flyers at those places, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they were talking about in that video too, is when she said, she liked clothing. So when she looked at clothing stores, baby clothing stores, she looked at the higher end baby clothing
Yes.
stores that were a little bit more pricey. She knew that these were women that were going to be able to afford to do something. And Carl, I think it was Carl Deichler that did a call one time, and he talked about another coach and how she was approaching people. And after she did a really dynamic job of forming all these people, in the end, if they came back and threw an excuse at her, like, oh, well, I can't afford that, or, you know, something, she would just go, oh, okay, well, I thought you said you wanted this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was her line, and she let it go. Like, so you liked me. You said you wanted this, kind of a thing. You know what I mean?
Right,
It was kind of like, and she would call them out on their shit. And basically they would go, oh, you know what? You're right. You know, like, and they'd buy. Half of them would still end up buying from her because she called them out. This is something you said you wanted.
Well, I think, I don't know what the percentage is, but I would say probably 85% of the people can't afford it. They can make that investment. If they say no, it's just an excuse.
Right.
It doesn't mean no, that they can't. I mean, some people you can go through their page and find out. Yeah, you know money's tight, but 85% of the people, maybe even 90% of people, can't afford it. They're just saying no because they're just not ready. I mean,
right.
Absolutely.
They figure out to get what they want.
Yeah.
You just got to make them realize that's what they want.
And it's priority of what they want to spend their money on.
Right.
Oh, I've had people say, oh, I can't afford it. And then I look on their page, oh, look, I'm going out to dinner tonight. I'm spending this on, or they show a picture of like 20 beers in front of them. I'm like, oh, so you can afford that? I said, so right there, that's your month's supply of Shakeology right there, that one night. You know,
I got people that go to strip bars. Come on. They go straight to the strip bar, throwing money. I'm like, listen, one night could have your whole month straight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So,
and you would have more energy, right? For the rest of the month.
Well, you have more energy to go to the strip bar, I guess.
Yeah. That was the insinuation.
Kim.
All right, so let's get Elise and Kim. Y'all haven't said nothing yet.
I know.
Kim's on mute.
Call you out right now. Where you guys with audiences?
We're gonna unmute Kim.
Yeah. What you eating, Elise?
Okay.
All right. I am like Brandy. I'm still on module 2. I'm done with module 2, and I'm still listening to module 3. So I am just taking in everybody's comments tonight because I don't really have an audience like you guys have. I have experience from prior to Jesse's training when what we learned from our upline on how to target market and stuff like that and try to find different people. And that really, I mean, I spent a lot of money and got a lot of women that were interested and wanted to lose weight, but nobody wanted to pay to lose weight.
Right.
So I'm hoping to be able to, within the next couple weeks, get to doing, I've been recording my videos the right way because normally I record with my phone up instead of sideways like Jesse recommended. So when I've been doing my workouts, I've been recording it sideways so then that way I can just sit on the weekends and get through setting them up. It's just with my work schedule, it's kind of hard to do anything that's time consuming during the week. So I have to focus a lot of my times on the weekends.
What's your job?
I'm an accountant for a trucking company.
Okay. So where do you work, like 8 to 5 kind of job, or?
Yeah, and it's a half an hour from home, so.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I'm gone from about 6:45 till 5:30, 5:45 at night, so.
Yep.
You know what's good?
I'm with you, girl.
You know your schedule. You know when you can get it in. That's the most important thing. I find a lot of people don't know their own damn time.
Yeah, and then make sure your customers know that too. Mm-hmm. I mean, you get to tell your customers that I'm available between this time and this time, and that's it. So if you message me, so in your case, Kim, if you message me at 2 in the afternoon, I'm not going to get back to you until it's my time my time to get home and start working my business. So.
Right. I have a job though where I can kind of get away with messaging here and there. So I'm kind of to the point that if they want to talk to me and if I can sneak it on my computer, I'll do it.
That's called extra credit.
Yeah. Because I tell my coaches too, I said, if someone's messaging you and you're doing something else, maybe that's, with your business, you're doing your power hour or something, and someone, like if you message someone and then you're still continuing your power hour, and someone responds to that message, don't stop with your power hour and go talk to that person. Because they're not expecting you to respond right away. I mean, if you don't respond back to them for another hour, an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, that's fine. Don't stop. And because the more you do that, the more that person's going to think, all right, this person's going to respond back to me right away. I'm going to ask a question. If you don't answer a question in 15 minutes, what are you doing? Where are you? And they're going to expect that. So
yeah,
in the beginning, most people don't expect for you to answer right away.
I was struggling with that. I mean, when I was first originally building my business, I was doing that. It was like constantly, I'd tried to get all my messages in. Well, they're messaging me back before I get them all in. And now I'm in 3 solid conversations. I still had 10 more other people to message. You know what I mean? Right. But I never could get them done because I would start this interaction. So I started and I did a lot of copy paste messages with my 5-step invite. Step 1, boom, 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 boom. And I just, copy it, change the name, just like we do with the messages on the thing. And once they started replying back, then I'm in these conversations. And then I would get messed up and go, wait, who am I talking to again? And sometimes my messages would go out with the wrong name. And
been there, done that. Oh, yeah.
We all make that mistake. That's for sure.
Cut and paste. Here you go. And then, send it out to somebody else, not even the same name. Like,
I've never done that. Listed in the wrong.
You're the one, okay?
There's always one in the group, I mean.
I've been a coach for 6 years, and it never fails. Every month I get into a conversation with somebody and send the wrong name.
Oh, yeah.
It never fails. Because you get busy. You're like,
But I've heard that's not the first time I've heard that, Kevin, where when you're doing your power hour, finish the power hour, and once you're done, then go back and do any replies or respond to replies.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was in the same boat as Gina. I mean, when I first started, you send out a message, and someone replies back, you get all excited. I mean, it's like, all right, hey, I got someone responding to me. And you
got a live one.
And you focus on that one person. And then by, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to go by, and it's like, I haven't even finished my power hour. I've already talked to one person. Mm-hmm. And then finally that person goes, no, I'm not interested.
Right.
And it's like, oh, geez. It's like, all right, now I got to start up my power hour again. Yeah, so just get it all done.
Multiple polls, brother.
Get it done, and then go back and look at your messages and go from there.
Yeah. I want to address something. Elise, first let's hear from you, and then I want to address something that's been brought up a lot of times in the messages.
I'm working on ads. I'm doing the workout videos. I made some today, so I've got to edit them and I've got to send them back out. I've decided I'm only going to do the ads for $1. I'm still trying to find my winning ad. I have yet to have anything under 16, 17 cents. And then when it's at 16 or 17, it always goes right back up to past 20. So that is where I'm at. I haven't done any audiences or anything. I have reverse engineered. So I have a whole bunch of groups that I reverse engineered, found the groups, but I haven't actually done the process as far as figuring out if they're in the thing for whatever.
So I have the ad, at least, that was running for the Beachbody audience, and the lowest I could get it was 13 cents. And I was tired of making new videos, and I was like, screw it, I'm just going to run this with a couple of my audiences just to see if it drops it lower. And I'm still going to make more videos because I think you have to continue to grow and you have to continue to moving with the times. So I figure I'm just going to keep making new videos and testing them out every once in a while. Maybe I'll test out 5 new videos a month just to see how they do with audiences. But I took that ad that was running and I got it down to 13 cents, and that's the lowest I've gotten that Beachbody ad. And I went ahead and put it with those 4 audiences. And one of the audiences is down to anywhere between 7 to 9 cents. And it wasn't doing as good with the Beachbody audience. So you might want to take that one that you got down to 15 cents, Elise, and just try it out with a couple of the audiences.
It's 16. There is no more 16 anymore.
Yeah, but again, his suggestion was 10 cents or under. But, I mean, if you have one that's 15, 16, 17, 18 cents alike, I mean, that's still a winning ad. I mean, I would try some different audiences, like Gina said, and see if it brings it down. Right. I mean, worst case, if it doesn't, then you make some more videos. But
are you
what I was told in the main thread was to that your audiences are a variation. And I was stuck on getting the video with the Beachbody audience and not even moving on to changing my wording, changing the ad copy.
Okay.
But it's all three of that. The audience, the ad copy, the video are all your variations. So you may find the right audience that brings those that we're hitting 15 cents or 17 down further.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give up or stall. I would just try, as you're making new ones, keep going, keep making new ones.
Right.
But I would still take one at least and start, the best one that you had, even if it is up to 18, 20 cents now, and just try it out at least.
I got a question for everybody. Are you taking any of your ads and putting them on your personal page or your fan page, just that way?
No.
I've taken all the old workout ones and I've
I did too. I took two.
I'm trying to get away from my homepage.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not.
not my homepage, my like page I did.
Yeah.
I put all of my ads, like, as like a workout video for like tips, like, and I would list like what I did, like Workout Wednesday or,
Sure.
like that to like, if you want to get good buns or, whatever I would do. And I definitely put them on my like page.
I plan on it. I just threw a few on YouTube just because I needed to upload them for Elise. I think it was you that wanted to see them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Brian got rid of his homepage today.
What?
I thought I'd figured that out earlier just before our call. I went in and was looking at my friends list and there was no friends on it. But then when I went into another area on Find Your Friends, it showed them all. I thought, well, somehow my friends got wiped out, so I wasn't seeing any of their posts. But that wasn't it. I don't know what's going on.
Huh.
I think it is a maintenance.
I saw you posted your winning ad today too, Brian.
Do I?
I saw you posted your
Oh.
winning ad today
Well-
too on the STD page. So that's cool.
The closest to.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you might be on one of those servers they're doing maintenance on. Who knows?
Probably am.
You just pissed off Zucks.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that post I tagged you on STB too about that guy that's been with Jesse for? I know Mark saw it, and I know Brian saw it.
Yes.
About-
it was
yeah,
great.
he'd been with him for a year, and he just was
Right.
struggling to find his audience and struggling to find his. But he continued. How many videos did he say he made?
Oh,
Too
I don't
many.
remember.
I'm team.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
lot.
So he just kept going. He was not going to give up, and finally, the last couple of months, it hit, and he's gotten messages, and he finally got the right wording with the right video, and it's just taken off for him.
Right.
So,
Stay home.
and that's been a year,
That's
you
worth-
guys. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
It's worth it.
he said invest the money into himself. The money you're spending into these ads, you got to think of it as investing in your business.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of people they get discouraged when they. One thing I learned was pay your bill in increments. Pay it low. Keep it low. Don't let it get like $200-300 and then have to pay it. Like, oh man, pay it like every $40. Every $40 is pay it off.
Yeah.
And it's true because you're investing all this money, and if you look at your bill and it's big and you're not getting what you want, you're gonna get upset. You're gonna be like, oh, this is not working.
Right.
But like Gina said too, you want to keep creating the videos because, maybe in 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, you change your video, and you may get some of the people that they saw the last video, and they didn't click like, but now they saw that they're going to see the new video, and that's going to click with them. So yeah, you always got to change. I think you always got to change them up. Just like he said, you got to change your the cover photo too. He said every 6 months you should be changing that up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't like
All
mine
right.
when we make it, but one thing you need to remember too, because when I started marketing, I was really like I literally had $20 in my account, and I'm like, crap, I'm freaking out having to do marketing. And I went ahead. I had done a marketing training. I can't remember the gal's name. She was big on Facebook marketing years ago. So I did her training. And I ran my first ad, and I panicked because I only had $20 to my name. I was broke off my ass, and I'm like, and I've got to run this ad, right? So I went ahead and ran it, and with that ad, I paid $20, but I made $150. So on that $20 I spent on that ad. So you guys got to remember. You guys, I own a business on Amazon. I spend $500 every 3 days. on marketing.
Wow.
You know, but I make that back tenfold. Okay, so you got to look at this as right now we're just running for likes. So right now, yeah, you're spending money. But I think in module 6, he talks about marketing your actual groups, your challenge groups to your audiences. I believe. I haven't gotten to module 6, but I heard him say something about that in one of the videos in module 5. We'll get in that in the next module. So, you know, right now we're building that audience. We're figuring out who our tribe is. Once we figure that out, we're going to be, marketing to that tribe, those free groups and the paid groups. And so you may spend, $100, but you turn around and might make 1,000.
How many modules are there? Do you know?
Right now we're in module 6. That's all that's posted right now. How many will there be?
Yes.
I know he said there was going to be a 7th module. Jesse did make that announcement.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Before 6 was even out, he talked about 7. So
I'm sure if this is lifetime, it's going to be continual because he has to grow with the times. Facebook is continually changing. So.
Because they said all updates, right?
Yeah, and I think
lifetime all updates.
So, like, I don't know, I kind of forget what module 2 is, but if there's a change down the road of module 2, he'll update that module, and then, as being lifetime members, we can just go back in and review that again, which is good.
Right. Yeah. All of them have been amazing that I've done so far. It's just made so much sense.
Now, this is definitely the best training I've ever had so far. I mean.
Hey, everybody smile real quick because I'm going to do a screenshot.
All right, that's a good idea. Hold on. Yeah.
Wait, let me get my phone.
Flip the bird.
My phone is
the bird.
Okay, ready? Everyone smile.
Ready? Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. I also want to bring up real quick you guys are okay. Who's new to the message thread? Stephanie, Kim, and is it Alondra?
No, Kim's been there.
Kim's been here.
Alondra and Stephanie.
Alondra.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So who was it was Sharon and Caro, yeah. Caro, that have been struggling with their audience. They've mentioned that a lot of the people that they're engaging, or a lot of people that are liking their page, they all speak Spanish, basically. They're all Hispanic and they all speak Spanish. So I was having that issue in the beginning too. I just kept changing my audience and, putting down English only on, making sure I went back in and changed the ad to English only. So I got people who just spoke English. I'm still getting people from other countries, people who just speak Spanish. You're going to get a few of those people here and there. We lost somebody. Did we lose somebody?
Mark.
I'm here. I had to talk to my kid. I'm sorry.
I'm like, what happened? Everything's shuffled around.
Mark, don't do that again, please.
Yeah. I'm dizzy.
I'm the guy that does things like that just to get you on your toes.
I've only ever saw it.
Anyway, I didn't mean to mess everything up. Continue, please.
Okay. So I know it's frustrating, you guys, to see that and you feel like that's not your avatar. If it's not, then you're focusing on the wrong audience. And you have to keep looking. You can't go and run it for a few days. All I did was go in and change it to English. And I know Sharon and Carl have said that they've done that too. Okay, then it's not the right audience. Okay? Yeah. Go in, delete that audience, or not delete it, shut it off, and go find another one and start looking for another audience. So
put a note next to it though. Make sure you note that audience,
Yeah, and say, okay, that was not my audience, and move along and try to, take a deep breath and be like, okay, I spent $2 on that.
This is the best way. Just say it could always be worse. This is my audience book. And I know everyone that's like, okay, I did one for shoes, right? And one basketball shoes. Like, I love these shoes. So comfortable. I put it in, I'm like, yeah, it's going to do great. Yeah. Bomb. $3 for 3 days. Gone. Could be worse. Could be worse. Always could be worse.
Well, that's why I started mine for $1, and I let it run for a few days at the $1. So I'm still running $3, but it's not going one day, and I'm kind of seeing how it does over a few days. Mm-hmm. I want it to hit that 300, where it at least had 300 views. Remember how his little thing for the likes? I want to make sure it's hit that.
You talking about the flow chart?
Yeah. Yeah, the flow chart thing. I want to make sure it's hit those things first.
That's it.
There you go. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome.
Wait, is it?
I reference it often.
You got it right there. Is it 300 or 200? I thought it was 200
It's
reach.
200.
Yeah, it's 200.
It is 200.
Okay.
$1 or 200 reach, and if you hit $1, you wait for it to hit 200 reach.
Right. So I wait for that, and if it hasn't, then I just turn it off and go to the next audience. I'm not stressing out about it, guys. Just like they said in that video, there's so many audiences out there that haven't been thought of. Like, look what Mark's finding, and he's finding the people. You know, he changed it up, thought, I'm going to do it this way and see what happens. Bam, you know?
Yeah.
But also reverse engineer the people that do like your page, because that's what I found. I'm like, oh, African American with a white woman with mixed race babies. And I took the African American, and then you get a whole bunch of different ones that pop up, and I looked at each page. You know, the problem is you guys don't have the same amount of time as home. Me being home as a stay-home dad, I can put the kids in front of the TV for 20 minutes, an hour will go by, and I get so much work done. And I know that's a benefit for me, so I got to leverage that. I got to leverage every minute. But then it comes to the point, you know, where am I on my phone too much and not giving my kids enough time? Because if that's the case, why am I doing the business in the first place?
Right.
For my kids' sake. So I need to put everything and shut it down. But you got to learn your time. I know my time. My business hours are 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. And from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., I listen to personal development, cleaning the White House for free. People are like, oh, my God, you work at 11 p.m.? I'm like, yeah, but would you rather work 11 to 3 or 9 to 5? You tell me.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Plain and simple. But you got to find your hours. That was one thing I struggled with, my hours, because I was always on my phone. I'm always in the cell of a cell phone. And it's cool. If you're going to be on your phone all the time, go live. Go live all the time, because your white noise is another man's treasure. Just like someone's trash is another man's treasure. So
It's true though. You got to do what you have to do, because when I have to contact one of my suppliers overseas, hello, you know, their daytime is my night, you know,
Right.
2 o'clock in the morning. So you have to do what you have to do sometimes to get the business done, and that's it.
That's part of the entrepreneur, you know? That's why we got to enjoy this. Enjoy these times, because when you're super successful, listen to Gary Vee, all of them say it. It's the best time is right now. So you got to enjoy it. I'm enjoying it.
Well,
Let's start the day.
Scotty Hobbs did a video on that. I'm gonna find Scotty Hobbs' video and send it to you guys. It's really good. I used to send it to people.
Okay. You put the odd times in now, and you put the weird times, and then you work your business, and then eventually you're going to have that free time back.
You said weird. I want to bring up the weirdo. Find your inner weirdo. Who said that? I know I heard it in the training, but ever since I heard it, I started thinking of the weird stuff I do, and I'm getting more success from that.
Embrace your crazy. That's my saying.
Yeah. Your inner weirdo will bring you success.
My daughter just confirmed my embrace crazy.
I've not yet done that.
Right, so
you guys all saw my crazy daughter dancing.
that messenger group is a little overly active. I really like it. I mean, some people can't hang, they leave. Oh well, we keep it moving.
Right. Well, that's
I'm not
exactly
gonna leave.
right.
I just gotta pause it every once in a while. That's all.
Yeah.
Like
You guys think I'm all the time. This is another advantage too. You see how I put those videos and those pictures on? I do the storyline in messenger mode, and I've watched it. It was like 2 people following me. Now I got like 11 to 18 people every day just checking. I go and I message them. I'm like, you like my storyline? Let me get it out.
That's funny.
Yeah, you gotta find.
I've had a couple people actually reach out to me on the messenger already. One today that wants to do yoga from Bod, because I post my yoga stuff on there, and then another one. She's like, I admire you, and we need to get together. And she has no support with her family. Her family's like leaving her out to hang, and she needs support. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here for you, girl. Let's do it. So I've already got 2 people that from just the messenger story itself. And now the Facebook story, that's a whole nother platform now too. So definitely be leveraging both of those for sure. And Snapchat's huge too. If you guys aren't on Snapchat, Snapchat's a big, it's like almost a behind the scenes type of thing. Even with like the messenger story, it's like a peek into your day, what they don't get to see on a regular basis with your other posts.
What is Messenger Story? I don't see that on my laptop.
You need your cell phone. It's only on your
it's
cell
not
phone.
it's not on your laptop. It'd be on your cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Messenger
don't work
Story.
off my phone.
And
I like
Facebook
her.
story is not on laptop either. It's just on mobile too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys.
Make sure you don't get overwhelmed with too many social medias, though. I did that myself.
Right.
Yeah.
I was doing Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and Google Plus, and Pinterest. I'm like, wait a second, I ain't getting nothing done.
He's the
Yeah.
one that
You want to pick 2 and master 2 and then sort of move on from there, but
Right. The
Guys,
good
I
thing is,
gotta-
like, a lot of times I'll just, like, kind of repurpose stuff from one to the other.
do you
So that
want
kind
to
of
leave
works.
everybody?
No, it's fine. I just gotta go because I have no food in my fridge, so I've got to cut. I gotta cut out at this point. We gotta go grocery shopping. So
Yeah, I got an 8 o'clock appointment too, so I gotta beat it too. So thank you all for being on the call. Appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah, we got a special group here.
did anybody have any last minute things they wanted to say or questions or anything real quick?
Well, I just wanted to thank you for letting me in, actually, for allowing me to join you, because I really, really can feel it. I'm going to learn a lot, and I hope that I can also offer you all, what I know and, what I can offer you, because I can tell you guys are really special. Thank you.
Your value is value.
Yeah, everybody has value to give, so
right. You'll have ideas you'll think of something and start. You'll see how we work, and
Yeah, just don't get caught up in the messenger group. You'll waste a lot of time. Just when you come in there, just say, what did I miss? That's the easiest thing to do, because if you go in there, 90 messages, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know, that's what happened before. I was like, 5 steps, what?
Oh my God.
90 messages, that means you only stepped away for like 5 minutes.
Right? It's like, oh crap, I just went to the bathroom. What happened?
you don't take your phone to the bathroom with you.
I know.
Oh, I do.
All right, guys, we're almost at an hour, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Have a great evening.
See you next week.
All right.
Bye.